Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha with Ice Cream Fitness here. Today I'm going to review a product I bought yesterday and then tried today. But hold on, let me give you guys a bicep shot first. Alright, in my video on Friday when I was doing some equipped benching with some friends of mine who also powerlift that I put up for you guys on Saturday, I borrowed one of my friend's Slingshots that he was using. My gym sells them, and it's the ones that Mark Bell puts out. As you can see, there you go, close. It's got Mark Bell's name on it. And I tried his out, and I wanted to get one for myself because right now I'm trying to go over to equipped benching. And even on my raw bench, my lockout and my tricep strength is my weak link. I'm very fast and very strong off my chest. And if I miss a bench, I miss the last 3 to 4 inches of it. And I wanted some extra ways to do accommodating resistance to rotate through things because you don't always want to use the bands or reverse bands and chains all the time. And this was really easy to set up, and I noticed it really reinforces good technique because it tucks your elbows in the further down you go. And then obviously about the last third of it is completely unassisted, and so you can overload your lockout with a heavier weight than your max. And it goes on like this. You put your arms through, get it over the tricep, and then you bench with it, and it comes down, and then right there it starts to put just a little tension, and then you come down, and obviously I can't pull it all the way to my chest without any weight, so that gives you an idea of how much tension is there. And then it helps spring you out of the bottom, and then you have to do the lockout pretty much on your own. But it pulls your elbows in tight, and it forces you to go low on the chest like on a proper power bench. And so I think it's a good tool to reinforce and teach technique, particularly for people who really need better technique and tuck and bar path on their bench press. So it seems to be really good for that. I noticed as far as carryover, when I got to my 1 rep max, I did a double with it fairly easily, but obviously the lockout was a little hard for me like it always is. And particularly with a double, and then I stepped up 10 more kilos, and I did 10 kilos over my max, and I locked it out pretty fast. It was really a struggle at the top, but it was still a very fast, very smooth rep. And so I feel that for me, this is going to be a very, very useful tool for increasing both my raw bench, because it does help with my personal weak link, and particularly for equipped benching. So I think anybody who is doing equipped benching, this is probably going to be a useful all-around tool. And I think for anybody who either needs to increase their lockout on their raw bench, or people who need to work their technique better and they're bad about letting their elbows flare too soon on a bench press, this is going to be a really, really good tool for them. So I do recommend it. I'm very happy with it. I feel like it was money well spent. I paid around £40 here in the UK. My gym actually sells these and has them in stock. And I think in the US they run about $50, but I'm not sure. So it's not particularly expensive. It seems to be very durable. I'm very happy with the product, and I will definitely be using it regularly in my training. And I found it to be nowhere near as uncomfortable as a bench shirt by any means. And it's even easier to set up than doing band work is. So if you're one of the people who falls into any of those categories, you might want to make the investment and get one. And that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.